welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my first installment of BRELYNNS TIDBIT, and I'm outside because I'm finally on winter break and I was filming all day and the lighting goes really weird in and out of my room. And for my first tidbits, I really wanted the lighting to be bomb, so I was like, let me just go outside and see how it is. So as you guys see, I've got a little bit off the shoulder short sleeve going on here, and it's 41 degrees outside, but I think the lighting looks pretty, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that means you didn't watch this video right here. This is where I talked about basically BRELYNNS tidbits. Ooh, that wind. Which is going to be my advice column. So if you guys have any situations that you want me to talk about, or you want my subscribers to tone in on and give our advice about our little tidbits, then you can enter it in my email right here. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Sixth day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a crop jacket with dirty denim jeans. On the fifth day of Christmas, my baby gave to me the one that he wrote for me.
So this tidbit is from Laquita Clinkscales, and she says, "Hi, my name is Quee, and I want to be the first for your advice. Well, there's this young Chinese guy who works in a dollar store that I like to shop at. He always smiles at me really hard, and he asks me how am I doing. I can just tell that he has a big crush on me because of how he acts around me, and as women, we know when a guy really likes you. He seems very much shy to ask me for my number, and I'm pretty much shy to ask him for his. He is very handsome and everything." Okay, she's talking really weird. "I know he likes me and I like him, but here's the kick. I haven't been at the dollar store for about 3 months, and I just happened to come walk in the dollar store, and I see him and a woman. She's in front looking and touching some teddy bears on a shelf and saying, 'I like this.' Now, here's where it gets juicy. Okay. She's in front of him, and he's hugging her from behind and kissing on her neck. LOL. As I happened to walk past, I yelled out, what does it say? 'Good morning,' so that he could notice me. He then saw me in shock. His eyes got big, and he ran from behind her so fast to act like he wasn't behind her." This is a lot. "Then he started to pretend like he was working on the other shelf. Then she was calling him, and he acted like he didn't hear her. She kept saying to him, 'I like this,' and I went that to him. Yo, I was laughing so hard. Then he ran to the back of the store like he was ashamed. What should I do about the situation?" Girl, what is the situation? "I'm scared to even step in the dollar store because of that." Was that his lover or girlfriend? "Do you think that he's feeling me but too shy to ask me? What would you do in this type of situation? What do you think I should have done? I really like this man. I'm a single woman. What should I do? Can you give me some great advice? Should I ever go back to the dollar store? What should I do? I can't believe what I saw. Is this man a very sneaky one? Is he trying to cheat on?" Okay. Did you say that you were black in here? Girl. Are we serious? Let's be real, okay? This is BRELYNNS tidbits. You're thinking way too deep into this. If I was a single Chinese man and I owned my own dollar store, and if I was a good-looking Chinese man, and first off, you said dollar store abuse. Okay, it's a dollar store, but still, if girls were coming in there getting, you know, beauty products and stuff, I would be helping them all the time, because what else am I supposed to do all day? I own a dollar store. Like, even if he doesn't own it, he's a cashier at a dollar store. Like, he probably doesn't, I don't want to say have a lot going on with his life, but I mean, that's probably the perk of his day when somebody good comes in. Now, he probably maybe had a thing for you because he recognized your face because you were coming in very often, but like, y'all never had a real conversation. He doesn't know you like this. You don't even know his name, and he probably doesn't know yours. So the first thing is, like, you are expecting loyalty from him. If you weren't there for 3 months, maybe once he thought like, dang, where's that one girl who's always in here? I really liked her. She was really cute. But that's it. Like, if he never asks for your number, that probably means that he's not looking for a relationship. He's just having fun whenever a cute girl comes to a store, because that's where he works, and he's probably bored. And that's not to think any less of yourself. Like, you're probably still great and cute and killing a game, but like, unless he really wanted to talk to you, if he wanted to really talk to you, he would have made a point to like get your phone number and talk to you. And he knew that he was wrong. Like, the reason why that situation was so weird, from what I got from trying to read it, sorry, like the way you were writing was really confusing, but from what I got, like, he knew he was wrong. That's why he was running around. But like, at the same time, you can't be mad at him, because it's like, you're not my man. These guys out here, they will have full girlfriend still not own up to doing dirty to another girl. So this guy owes you no loyalty. So the sooner that you realize that, the better off you be. So what I would do is, if you really feel like you like him, first off, like, have a conversation with him, make sure that y'all really are similar, like that y'all will mesh well together. And if you really feel like, okay, like, I like this guy, I can see it's being something, then I would get his number, talk to him, and try and see if y'all can go out on a date. If not, if you don't want to make the first move and he realizes that he's wrong and he's hiding or whatever, and he hasn't made the first move to call you, I would just, like, go to a different dollar store. Let that dollar store bomb. Then what I would do is I would have a cute guy friend. You know, you always have that one guy friend who's really cute. I would go in there with him, all on his arm, like, okay, babe, like, go get the milk. I don't know. Don't get milk from dollar store. But, you know, something random like that. So that way he would know, like, okay, like, she's talking to somebody. Like, she's a good girl. And if you really want to talk to him, that could work. Because then he could be like, next time you go in there, like, who was that guy that you were with? And he's just like, oh, my friend. You know, play a little jealous card. Or you could just move on, which is what I would do. Because I don't really feel like he's a suitable candidate. Because he works at a dollar store and he is kind of a player. So that's my tidbits. That's how I feel. Sorry if that was a little bit harsh or random, but that's what y'all done signed up for. So let me know what y'all think down below. What should Quee do? I think it's Quee or Queen. Let me know what Quee should do down below. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna do 2 tidbits in every video. That way they're not too short and that I'm not talking for too long about one topic. So this one is from Diamond, and I'm gonna read it like I did the last one. She says, hi Brelynn. Hi girl. My name is Diamond. I'd like to start off by saying I love you and your videos so much. Thank you so much. I love you more. Your personality is like everything. LOL. Thank you so much. So yeah, I have 2 things I want to ask advice on. Before I start, the first, I want to inform you that I'm a high school senior in New York City, and I'm so tired of New York. However, despite being a senior, I won't be graduating until 2018. I've had a very tough childhood. From being raped at 5, oh wow, this just got serious. From being raped at 5, then molested at 8, living in shelters, my father addicted to crack, and my mom battling cancer, beating cancer, and still facing complications due to radiation therapy, resulting with her having to temporarily live with how do you say this? Colostomy bag? I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know how to pronounce that. I've been through so much, however, I still manage to keep a smile on my face every day. That's great. Okay. This just got real, like, deep. I've held my emotions in all of my life until I was 14. I've never told my mom or anyone about what happened to me at 5 and what happened to me at 8 until then. Everything I've been through, I've never actually sat and got my emotions off my chest. I never cried about anything until recently this summer, I had reached my breaking point. This is when I accepted I may have a problem. I've been in high school for 3 years. I've only managed to earn 15 out of 44 credits needed to graduate. I'm never able to focus on classes or doing any type of schoolwork or just going to classes and sitting all period unfocused. I wish I would have accepted this long ago and maybe I'd be graduating with my graduating class. Currently, I haven't been in school since last school year. I stay at home and help my mom since she hasn't gotten used to the whole living with the bag situation. I do wish to finish high school and graduate even if it's later. I'm going to apply to a credit recovery school and I'll begin in January and take it from there. I am determined to graduate high school and attend college away from New York. I wanted to know if you had any motivational advice to help me stay motivated. No, I'm not asking for any tips on how to get my GPA up or anything of that sort, just some advice on staying focused and doing anything to help me, to keep me on the right track. Also, do you think that I should get a therapist or start some sort of counseling programs? Okay, so she has a whole nother question, but I'm just going to answer this first one because there's a lot to it. So first off, girl, you'll make me cry. I'm so sorry that your life has been so filled with drama and a lot of unfortunate events, but just know if it doesn't kill you, it's going to make you stronger, and this is all a part of your story, the story that you're going to be able to tell later on in life as your testimony. So you say that you're going to go away to credit recovery school. I don't really know what that means. What would you do there, and why would you want to do that? That would be my first question to you. So if you're going to this school just because it seems like somewhere fast for you to do without a high school degree for you to make money, first first off, you didn't mention anywhere in here about your mom pressing you to get your degree or to get a job, and I don't think you realize how blessed you are in that sense. A lot of people, it's either like one or the other. So for you to be home right now, maybe your mom isn't really worried about it because she is sick, but I would take advantage of that because that is a blessing. Even though you don't realize it, it is a blessing. And so if your mom isn't pressed for you to get a job, I wouldn't get a job. I would go back to school, because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. And you also want to be able to try and get your high school diploma and not your GED. Sorry guys, it's really windy out here. But you want to try and get your high school diploma, not your GED, just because then you'd have to kind of like start all over. And I do believe you have to pay for your GED. So I would go back to school now while you can, while you don't have bills or too many responsibilities other than trying to take care of your mom. So I don't know what credit recovery school is about, but if you can't, I would just like cut that. And in order to stay motivated, I do think it would help if you go while you're younger, because if you try and go to school, I do believe that the latest that, y'all, this is what happens when you feel outside, but I believe that, what is it, you have to be under 22 or 21 to get your high school diploma. So like if you are about to graduate now, let's say you're 18, you only have a couple of years to finish all your credits. So it's going to take you a couple of years. You don't want to run out of time and then be forced to do something. And so that should be motivation in itself, the fact that you're fighting against time. I think that it'll help you if you are in high school with people who are kind of similar to your age. I know you're probably going to feel older because you are older, but I'd rather be in high school 18 years old with people who are 17 and 16 than be in a GED class 18 people who are 35 and 40 years old. I mean, there are people of all ages, but you know, I think it'll encourage you more if you feel like I'm almost done, I'm almost there. And also, it may sting a little bit that you're around people who are younger than you, but that sting should work as motivation. Like sometimes that hurt, you know, is what you need to keep you pushing. So I would also just have a 5-year plan. I mean, don't over plan your life, because we all know that that's not the best thing to do. But you see that you want to go away to school. What school do you want to go to? If you want to go to Spelman, then you need to look and see, okay, this is what my GPA needs to be. This is what people at Spelman kind of do, and then maybe get involved in the high school career life, because I know that like if you join a sport or organizations like SPA, your GPA has to be at a certain level in order for you to be in those extracurricular activities. Then you'll be excited to go to school because you'll probably have friends, because you'll be in the organizations, and then you'll be keeping your grades so that way you can continue to be in those organizations. Because your grades are up, you'll be getting your credits, and you'll be able to graduate on time. So that just seems like the best thing. Just try and get involved in school. That way you like the idea of school as a whole, and you're not just thinking of it being boring in class. Like you'll be in class thinking, okay, if I pay attention to this assignment, then I'll get an A in this class, then my GPA will be good, then I can continue to do whatever else you like doing, and then I'll be able to graduate, and then I'll be able to whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's really my advice for everything. Just to kind of wrap up her second question, so I'm not talking about this too long. She was asking if she should start a YouTube channel. Because I'm her role model and I inspire her. I love you so much, thank you. But I would just say right now, YouTube doesn't seem like the best idea. You guys can kind of read it. I will leave the screenshots as you see on the screen for you guys to read it along. But basically, she's saying that she doesn't really have the equipment for it. In other people's situation, I would tell them, like, you know, you can always start off with good lighting, outside lighting, and your phone. As long as you have a laptop, or even if your library has editing software, like you can make it work if you really want to. But I think for you, you have other things going on right now that you should probably worry about, like graduating high school. And so I think that if you do end up taking on other outside things, it should be things that will help you graduate high school, like other programs in your school that will help you get through. I don't really think that YouTube will help you, because it's kind of like its own little world, and so you can kind of get stuck. Even if you end up doing really, really well at YouTube, you could possibly want to quit school, or you could be spending all your time on YouTube and not enough on school. So I appreciate you giving me 2 questions, but the first question was more important, so focus on the first question. And that is going to be the end. Diamond. Let Diamond know what she should do down below in the description, in the comments. Guys, what am I talking about? Let Diamond know know what you should do in the comments down below. If you guys want to leave me your own situation, the last one was kind of sad. I want more happy ones next time. Go ahead and email me. My email will be on the screen right now. If you're not already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
6th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a crop jacket with dirty denim jeans. On the 5th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me the one that he wrote for me.